Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I got the best TEC-9 class SMG in Cold War Zombies, so without further ado, let's get right into it, everybody. For the optic, I chose a simple, easy sight to use. I chose the quick dot LED because I don't really like to go into depth when it comes to sights. I just really choose the most basic one and what's more convenient to me. Also, this is really just the only sight that I would recommend using. But in reality, you guys can use whatever sight you want. Now for the real game-changing attachments, this one comes down to your guys' choice. Now let me explain why here. With any attachment that's not the burst or full auto attachment, that makes this gun a semi-automatic, which means that each shot that you shoot, you have to click your trigger. Think of the semi-automatic as the Type 63. Each shot that you shoot, you have to click the trigger each time. That means that you can't hold it to shoot, so each single shot, you have to click the trigger. Another gun that it works for is the DMR. Each time that you shoot, you have to click the trigger. Now I'm going to explain why I chose the full auto repeater, but let me get through the rest of these first. For the burst fire, this one means that each time that you click the trigger, it shoots 3 bullets. Think of this one as the M16. Each time that you click the trigger, it shoots 3 bullets. That's exactly what this attachment does right here. It gives you 17% plus fire rate and 10% horizontal recoil control. In my opinion, I do like the burst fire repeater. However, I don't really recommend it as the best single attachment for this entire section right here. Think about it, whatever attachment that you put on here changes how fast you can kill zombies. It also changes some of the attachments that you're going to want to put on when you're customizing this gun with the rest of the attachments. The only way that this gun will be a burst fire repeater, or rather just a 3 bullets per trigger, is if you have this attachment on right here. If you have any of the attachments on the screen like the muzzle brake 9, the flash guard 9, the infantry compensator, or the SOCOM eliminator, all of those 4 attachments are going to make this gun a 1 shot per trigger. Now for the last attachment in this section is the full auto repeater. This one makes this gun fully automatic, which means that every time that you hold the trigger, it'll just spray out bullets like a normal SMG. This is the first SMG, and actually I think the first gun in the game that they've ever offered an option to us like this, where you could change the type of fire that you want in your gun, whether it's single shot, burst fire, or automatic. Personally, from my experience of playing zombies and my experience with all the class setup videos that I've made, I personally suggest the full auto repeater, and here's why. It doesn't change the amount of damage that this gun does if you have the full auto repeater, the burst, or the single shot. However, if you're spraying at a whole bunch of zombies using a full clip, even if you're in ring of fire or not, it's going to do tons of more damage at a faster rate, and plus it increases the fire rate also anyways in general. So that means that you're going to be able to kill zombies a lot faster. The only 2 things you lose are the effective damage range 25%, which comes back with the barrel attachment that's next up, and you lose 5% horizontal recoil, but that comes back with a later attachment. It's arguable on which one can be better, the burst fire or the fully automatic, but in my opinion, I definitely think the fully automatic is just a lot better just because of that fire rate and how many more zombies you can kill at a faster rate. And effective damage range isn't really something you should worry about too much, especially if it's an SMG that you're using. For the barrel, you're going to want the 8.1 task force. This one gives you increased damage, and it also makes this gun the highest damaging SMG in the entire game. Well, at least for zombies from what I know. With this attachment on, this gun is insane. I promise you guys that. In fact, this attachment right here on this gun, it makes this gun do more damage than the M60 LMG. This is the M60 LMG, by the way, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. So that's what I mean. This attachment makes this gun do more damage than that LMG, which is absolutely insane for any SMG. Honestly, I think it's really OP, but in reality, it's really just more beneficial towards zombies players. But like I said, it gives you that and more effective damage range back, and it even gives you 75%, which is a lot, bullet velocity, which can help you kill zombies a lot faster so that way they don't get up in your face really. You lose 25% max starting ammo, which basically means that this number right here goes from a 4 to a 3, which is why it's a 3 right now. And then you lose some recoil from horizontal and vertical, but both of those come back with later attachments. Let me get to the rest of these first. For the body, you're going to want the Ember sighting point. This one makes this gun drop the most amount of salvage you could possibly get by killing a whole bunch of zombies. And it also gives you 25% hipfire accuracy, which is really a lot for any gun. So for an SMG, that's a huge advantage for both of those pros. Then as for the cons, you lose some sprint to fire time and aim down sight time, but those come back with later attachments. Now for the underbarrel, you're going to want the field agent grip. This one gives you some of the vertical recoil control that you guys lost back in the beginning with the attachments you put on way at the beginning, and it also gives you 20% horizontal recoil, which also is what you lost in the beginning. You lose 30% shooting move speed, but some of that comes back with a later attachment. For the magazine, you're going to want the Salvo 33 R&D fast mag. Now some of you guys might say that the 39 R&D is better. Wrong. I absolutely promise you guys it's so much more convenient if you use this attachment, and here's why. Even though the standard 39 R&D gives you more ammo in each clip, it still takes off 10% reload quickness, which is a lot of time that you lose. And with the Salvo 33 R&D fast mag, you get 40% plus reload quickness, which makes it insanely fast. And let me show you guys the stats right here. If you guys could check it out right down here, the reload quickness is 1.2 seconds, which is how long it takes for this gun to reload without speed cola. Imagining it with is insane. It's barely even half a second. Now as for the standard 39 R&D, you get 2.2 seconds of reload quickness. That's an entire second slower than the Salvo 33 R&D fast mag. It's so much time, and it got me down so many times when I was using the 39 R&D, which is exactly why the Salvo 33 R&D fast mag is better. The only thing you lose is some aim down sight time, but that all comes back with this next attachment. attachment right here. For the handle, you're going to want the serpent wrap. Right here you get all that aim dust, sight tan back, 25%, and you only lose 10% sprint to fire time, which isn't that much, but it also comes back with this next and last attachment right here. For the stock, you're going to want the Raider stock. As you guys see, it gives you 30% aim down sight time, which is 20% more than what you just lost with the last attachment, and it also gives you 10% aim walk and movement speed, which can help you in case if you're ever in a small spot and you're trying to just aim down sight with the zombies, shooting them all down, and you lose 30% hip fire accuracy. But as long as you have the body ember sighting point attachment on, then it doesn't really make much of a difference. You guys can see it here, man. This is the highest damaging SMG in the entire class. It is just freaking insane, man. You guys are gonna see with these clips that I got for you guys right here. Be sure to sit back and enjoy these clips. If you guys are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. I am so close to 1,000 subs, and once I hit 1,000, we get monetized on the channel, and I'm gonna start saving up so I can buy a PC for you guys to make better videos than I'm making right now. And yeah, because right now I'm just really living off of limits on PS4 because that's all I got. So yeah, if you guys can hit that subscribe button, it would make a huge difference to me. Each and every one of you guys, it means the world to me. So yeah, other than that, guys, be sure to hit the like button if you guys find this helpful. Leave a comment if you guys have any questions for me, if you guys want me to make a class for any of the guns that you guys find interest in, or you want to see a really amazing class that I've been. And other than that, be sure to enjoy today's video. Peace. I actually can't. That's hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. What is that power up? I might throw another decoy. Yep, I'm throwing another one. I am not leaving penthouse. I just want this game over with. Like I said, guys. Throw one more. Kind of get these guys off of me, sorta.